Hello and good morning from the Disney Dream. Today we are in the Bahamas. We're going to Nassau. We're actually pulling into port right now. This is a view that I missed out on when we came to Nassau with Carnival of this lighthouse here. And speaking of Carnival, there's a Carnival ship right over there. There's another cruise ship. I believe that there's a Carnival ship right behind us, way over there as well. But this is exciting. We're about to port here. I think myself and my family are gonna grab some breakfast and then we will embark on our excursion. This lighthouse here is very interesting. Look at that. So our excursion today is going to be snorkeling, and I'm not exactly sure where it's going to be, but it does involve a little bit of a hike too. It seems like we're starting to pivot, so I imagine that we're backing up and getting ready to turn around and then pull into port here hopefully pretty soon. So I'm gonna go meet up with the family and we're gonna have some breakfast. So first, real quick, I wanted to come over to the other side of the deck of the ship because way down there you can see the senior frogs. That looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? Alright, so I made it back down to the veranda, to the room, so we can all go to dinner at the Enchanted Garden here in a little bit, and we might not be pivoting at all. What did I say? Dinner. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna be having some breakfast at the Enchanted Garden once we pull into port here in just a little bit, and then probably pivoting once we leave. Okay, so we are on the third deck right now, and then Enchanted Garden's gonna be on deck 2. So we're crossing the ship and then heading down a level to deck 2 to go to Enchanted Garden for breakfast, so we can try to have as much of a variety of a dining opportunity on the ship as possible. This morning in the atrium is Minnie Mouse up there dressed as a princess, it looks like, and then Belle and Tiana right here, and we are heading downstairs. There's also Cinderella and then Snow White way up there, and this is over by the Royal Palace where we had dinner last night, but the Enchanted Garden is right downstairs. Okay, so here we are in the Enchanted Garden. There's Dad and Mama here as we're sitting down at the table. This is a beautiful restaurant. Isn't this cool?
Did y'all order already?
Just their drinks. So we came into the Enchanted Garden back there, and this is a beautiful fountain here just in the middle of the restaurant. There's a buffet station at the back there for other meals throughout the day. Look at this Mickey up here, that's fun. And then of course we're sitting just right back over here. Alright, so the food is here. I have myself an omelet, hash browns, bacon, sausage, a parfait. Brenda got eggs Benedict, of course. Dennis and Dad got some salmon. Mom got a omelet as well, and a parfait. You always get the eggs Benedict.
I know.
Alright, we are all done with breakfast. Another cruise ship just pulled up next to us, right outside of the portholes over there, and we were heading out of the Enchanted Garden restaurant. This was such a pleasant location. I am so glad that we did this. So now we're heading back to our staterooms because we are preparing to go to our excursion on Nassau, which we're all very excited for, myself and Brendan in particular, because last time we just sort of walked around and enjoyed our time in Nassau itself, and now we actually have a fun excursion to do. We actually did have a scheduled dinner at the Enchanted Garden restaurants for the last night of the cruise, but we have made alternative plans on that night that we're all very much so looking forward to. So way down there is the Enchanted Garden, and we're getting into the glass elevator here, so we should be able to, yeah, we'll be going up through the atrium. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Oh, yay.
Nice.
Isn't it cool?
Yes, let me see, Denny. Mickey's not up yet, huh?
Not yet. So we went down those stairs to get to the Enchanted Garden, and then of course this is the atrium where all of the characters are, and I think we're going to run outside real quick just to see what the port looks like. It looks like they're doing a crew drill right now, but we just wanted to come outside. It is a lot sunnier now than it was a little bit earlier, that's for sure. And we came over to the other side of the ship where we can see people disembarking down there, and we are ported right alongside another Carnival ship. I think this is the one that was behind us this morning. It's pretty cool that this glass elevator goes all the way down to the level that we were on down there. That's where we just came from. We're back in the atrium here, and I think we're heading back to the room. There's a little cafe over there. Interested in the cafe?
Maybe. I don't know if you have to pay for it or... I mean, I just drink black coffee, so it's not like I need a special cafe.
Okay, so we're slowly heading back to the room. I did end up stopping by that little cafe and I got myself a caramel frappuccino because why not, right? But now we're gonna go ahead and get ready, I guess, to disembark to go on our excursion. So we're back in the stateroom, just relaxing here on the veranda, waiting till everybody's ready. Dennis has changed his shirt because he wanted to match our pineapple situation. So right now Brennan is reading the specifics of the excursion that we're about to do. This is the bag that I specifically packed of just snacks and activities. I don't think we're gonna be bringing any of this today, with the exception of that I bought last night for my phone. Got a couple bottles of wine there, some snacks, some inflatables, and then just some general activities for Castaway Key, probably some towels and snorkels there. So we are ready to have a good time this trip, right?
Right.
So this is actually really cool to see. They've lowered a significant number of the lifeboats into the water. I suppose this is part of the crew exercise. But that is really interesting to see. Okay, so we are in the theater right now, and we are heading out after getting organized for our port adventure. That was the theater right around the corner, and we are leaving with our group right now to deboard the ship. This is right next to the Walt Disney Theater. And here we are, back in Nassau. Feels like we were just here. So right now we are stationed with our group, preparing for our excursion. We are right underneath the Disney Dream here and just surrounded by cruise ships. It looks like it might rain at some point, but we'll see what happens. All right, we are heading towards our boat, I believe, that's going to transport us to Pearl Island, which is where we're going to be snorkeling, passing by the Royal Caribbean ship here and the Carnival ship. Okay, so it looks like we are getting on the Little Nassau. We're going to take this over to Pearl Island. There's the Disney Dream way back there, and then Nassau's, of course, straight ahead. So we are on the top deck of this little ship here, the Little Nassau, which is a pretty adorable name, right?
It's my favorite thing right now.
It's going to be apparently about a 20-minute trip to Pearl Island, right? So we pulled away from the ports. We're passing by the Carnival ship, which is ported right next to us, and we are off to Pearl Island. Hi, everybody. We're passing by the Disney Dream right now, and if you look at the very back, you can see Sorcerer Mickey with the name Disney Dream right there. Isn't that cool? Way up top, you can see the aqueduct out there, and I'm pretty positive that is cabanas. And then our room should be down here. We are on the forward section of the ship, so I'm not totally sure which one was ours. I was looking for the one with the partition opened. That might be it, right over there. I don't know if I pointed to it. Now we're passing by the massive Royal Caribbean, just ported next to us. I'm pretty sure that this ported in the same location that the Carnival Mardi Gras did when we took that cruise a few months ago. There's the port way back there, and it is starting to rain a little bit. I think we're heading into a little bit of a storm, so hopefully it passes soon. On the other side, that is Atlantis, and it looks like Margaritaville. We're heading underneath this overpass, and hopefully we'll be getting there pretty soon. Thumbs up?
For what?
I don't know. I moved over to the back of the boat because people are starting to head downstairs because it's starting to rain a little bit. The rest of the family is right over there. We should be getting to Pearl Island hopefully relatively quickly. So it looks like that is Pearl Island right there that we're going to be snorkeling at with the lighthouse. We're almost there. That's where we came from, way over there on the other side of Atlantis. We are pulling into the dock right now of Pearl Island. Alright, so we just came down the stairs from the second level, and now we are getting out onto the dock to do some snorkeling. And then I think we have lunch in about an hour here on the island. Okay, so we have a few hours here. I believe we head back to the boat at 4:15 to make it back to the Disney Dream, I think by 5:15, which is when we're supposed to be there. Straight ahead, that is the lighthouse. And I don't know where we're going to be snorkeling, but we have to keep up with our group. So we're on this little path to the lighthouse, it looks like. And then I guess we'll be snorkeling at some point here soon. And here we are, underneath the lighthouse. How cool is this? Okay, so we just signed in for snorkeling over here on the other side of the lighthouse, which we need to report back for in about half an hour. So that is the pathway that we took to get over to the lighthouse. The boat that we took to get to Pearl Island is currently leaving right now, and I think we might want to head up to the lighthouse just to see what it looks like up there. That looks awesome. Apparently right over here is where we're going to be getting into the water, and we are walking up to the lighthouse right now. Here comes Mama up the stairs. Hi, Mom.
Hey.
Okay, heading up the stairs. There seems to be a couple different levels here, but we are heading all the way up to the top. All right, made it up the steps, and look how incredibly beautiful it is. You can see people snorkeling right over there right now. It seems like it did rain right before we got here, so I think we're going to be very lucky with our snorkeling experience today. Dennis and Bernard are over on the other side of the lighthouse over here, and this is the entirety of Pearl Island. How cool. It looks like we'll be getting into these little boats once we get out into the area that we're going to be snorkeling in, and I do have this with my lanyard attached to it, and I'm hoping that this works. I think it's a pretty reasonably cheap alternative to buying an entire new GoPro, which they did sell GoPros on the ship, but I think they were a little bit overpriced, so I didn't want to just outright buy a new GoPro. I've been thinking about buying... Yeah, they did.
Oh.
But I don't think they had the newest one, and I've been thinking about buying a new one, but I don't know if I didn't want to do it as impulsively as just buying it on a Disney ship. All right, so we just have a few minutes until we have to report back for our time to snorkel, presumably over here. So we are heading back down through the lighthouse and then back up with the family. So because it rained a little bit earlier, it is actually really slippery right now. So just having to really take our time heading up and down the stairs. All right, so it is our time to go snorkeling. So I'm gonna go and switch over to this and hope that it works. All right, so we are actually gonna get in the water right here. We are not gonna get a boat. We're just snorkeling straight ahead. So I just need to somehow get down here safe and sound. I'm wearing my snorkel, so I sound a little bit dazzled, but we're about to do it. We're about to snorkel. Hello. It was a little cold at first, but it's not too bad.
You guys had some struggles getting in?
A little bit. There's Bob and Dennis back there. Well, our snorkel was kind of kept on breaking, and there weren't a lot of flippers left. Hello.
Hi.
We're snorkeling.
Yeah.
There's Bob and Dennis right back there. They just got into the water. And here we are all snorkeling together in the Bahamas. Hi guys.
Hello.
How are we doing? Having fun?
Starting to be good.
Some struggles there at the beginning?
Yeah, I had to readjust my what are they called? Fins. They kept falling off.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a great time. The water's awesome.
It is.
The water's great.
What you got there?
The brittle starfish. Don't let it go.
He's trying to escape.
Anybody else?
Got too close to it.
Go on next. I saw a fish I liked, but you're right away from me. My snorkel keeps breaking.
How's the video?
I don't know.
I think it's kind of murky underwater.
Figuring it out.
I don't really let it that out.
What?
Nice close up my
I'm
schnapps.
losing control of everything I'm holding on to. We're still working on
I'm struggling so much. I need that sun back.
Alright, so I figured out my mask situation, but we have a couple more minutes until we have to head back over to the lighthouse, but it's about lunchtime anyway, so we're all getting pretty hungry. Alright, they just made an announcement that it's time to head back to the lighthouse. Ooh, this has been a workout. Alright, so we are back on dry land. We have turned in our snorkeling gear and we are dried off, about to have some lunch. I don't know how well that video turned out, but hopefully I can find some to include because it was a very cool, very interesting, and beautiful experience. So we just went inside and we got some lunch here. So we have some rice, some fish, some chicken, some zucchini and squash, and some salad.
Stuff going on there.
And then this, which is apparently like a raspberry sweet tea.
It's really good.
Alright, so we're all done with our lunch, which was included with the Port Adventure excursion, and now we are walking down the island here. I did look at the video footage from us doing the snorkeling, and a lot of it was blurry, so hopefully I can piece together some of it because it was a very cool experience. At the end of the day though, it is all about the memories of just getting to do that with Brennan and Dennis and my mom. My dad opted to go ahead and just relax on shore and watch the bags for us, which we definitely do appreciate. So this island is pretty small, it seems. There's a little beach right over here, and the port is back there as well. See, there's the boat right there. Nice little beach. And I think we can head around the corner over here. Looks like there's a little construction going on over here, but there's a bar area and some cabanas over by the beach. All right, so we made it to the end of Pearl Island over here. Looks like people are getting onto the boats, and I'm pretty positive that it makes multiple trips to and from the cruise port atoll over there. So what I think we're gonna try to do, because it's starting to rain, is try to not twist my ankle, and then we're gonna round everybody up and then try to make that boat back a little bit earlier if possible. See, people are loading onto the boat right now. The final boat leaves in a little over an hour, but if we can make it back early, then we can freshen up a little bit and then make it over to the Walt Disney Theater for what show are we watching? We're watching the Beauty and the Beast show tonight, hopefully. We are probably most definitely going to be going back to the port through some rain. Hopefully it's not too terrible. Okay, so we came back to where we ate right here, which we got the food from a buffet right inside, and we are heading back to the boat. So far it is still in the port, so maybe it'll be waiting for another couple minutes before it heads back to the cruise ships and then back again. Hooray, looks like we made it. We're heading back on the little Nassau. That's where we just walked all the way down at the end of Pearl Island, and here we are getting back onto the boat. Hopefully it doesn't rain. So we came upstairs to the second level, which seems to be pretty quiet, and for probably a pretty legitimate reason, it is definitely going to rain on the way back. It is so dark you can't even see the cruise ships or Atlantis off in the distance. Okay, so we've officially backed up from the port. We are rainy and windy, but so far so good, right? You did this. Goodbye, Pearl Island. It was fun and relaxing. We had a good time. Me too! So the plan once we get back is to freshen up again and then head to the Walt Disney Theater to watch Beauty and the Beast, which we've heard incredible reviews for, and then we'll be going to dinner tonight at the Animator's Palate. So it was raining over at Pearl Island, but now the sun is actually out, but then it seems to be raining back over by the port. So maybe we have the chance of maybe staying in this like pocket of just nice weather.
I got a pocket full of nice weather.
So the weather does not look that great on the way back, but we've managed to avoid inclement weather so far for the most part. We're passing by some incredibly expensive looking and fancy houses. We have almost made it back to the ports, and it has not rained, which is incredibly lucky. We're passing underneath the overpass here, and there's Atlantis, which we couldn't even see earlier due to how rainy it was. Look at that right there. We are passing by a pirate ship. That's incredibly cool. Hello! I'm pretty sure that this was one of the available excursions, port adventures to take. But that's neat to see. And there they are, all of the cruise ships parked in front of the Nassau port. We are almost back. I feel like this took a little bit less time than the trip to actually get to Pearl Island. It's incredible to see just the size comparison of the Royal Caribbean ship with the Carnival cruise ships, and then even compared to the Disney Dream, which is right behind it. One of these days it would be pretty fun to take a Royal Caribbean cruise. Definitely have no plans right now, but it'd be fun at some point. So I imagine we are probably going to drive around the cruise ships like we did to get over to Pearl Island and tie off way over there, and then we can head back over to the Disney Dream, which we still have about an guess, to get back onto. I'm trying to see if I can find our connecting room. I think it is right around this area, I believe, on that floor. Because I know that we are on this side in this general area because we overlook the captain's quarters. We're almost back to the Disney Dream. There's the aqueduct way up there, which that'd be fun to do. I totally jinxed it because it is now starting to rain. It's not terrible, but it is raining nonetheless. There's Sorcerer Mickey on the back of the Disney Dream, and then a ton of other Carnival ships over here as well. So we're heading in between the Carnival Liberty and the Carnival Magic here, and then on the other side of this one is the Carnival Sunshine. So there are a lot of cruise ships in Nassau today, that's for sure. And then of course the Independence of the Seas, this massive cruise ship, the Royal Caribbean, over here as we pull back up to the port. Alright, so we just came down the stairs here, and we're getting off of the little boat and heading back to the Disney Dream. And that was our trip aboard the Little Nassau over to Pearl Island. And now it's still raining, but it's not terrible, which is great. Luckily, it is not raining too bad, and all of our belongings stay dry for the most part. All of our phones and wallets and shoes. So we've made it back up to the room, and right as we were getting onto the ship, it started absolutely pouring down rain. Like, I don't know if it's easy to see or not. Hey, Dennis. It is pouring down rain. Look at how rainy it is right now.
We got back just in time, didn't we?
We really did. Okay, so we came up to deck 11 to potentially hop into the whirlpool over here, but also we want to grab some ice cream. This right here is the Cove Cafe, which we haven't been in here yet. Okay, so this is the ice cream dispensing area here. They have strawberry and banana, and then I guess on the other side they have chocolate and vanilla, presumably. Look at that. Well done, Dennis. He dispensed it for me, and this is his. So we're just enjoying this right now, and we still may go hop into the whirlpool because it sounds nice, but it's also pretty busy over there. It is pretty hard to tell, but it is just pouring down rain right now. I really think that we made it back onto the ship just barely in time. All right, so Dennis and I decided that we're going to try to do the aqueduct. It does not look like there's a very long line at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if this works. It's a little bit cold walking through the rain right now, but it doesn't look like there's a wait. Let's do it. So unfortunately, cell phones are not allowed on the aqueduct, so myself and Dennis just rode it for fun without filming it. Imagine that, and we had a blast. That was pretty tame, but it was also really cool to be able to see the entire deck of the ship from all the way up there. So we weren't able to bring the phone on the aqueduct, but here we are in the whirlpool. Hi guys. Yay. Is this relaxing? We're just sitting over here right by the window, and it feels so nice.
This is just sublime.
So we have the entire whirlpool to ourselves, and what's incredibly interesting is that there is a glass bottom to this hot tub, and you can see down to the lifeboats below. I don't know if that was easy to see at all, but it's very interesting. And then of course the glass wall here too. And it is still just pouring down rain outside. So there's a glass bottom in the whirlpool, and then there's also a glass bottom right next to it where you can see down to the life rafts down there. How cool is that? And now we're heading back to the room to get ready to go to Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so somehow we managed to get ready in time, and we are heading into the Walt Disney Theater for Beauty and the Beast.
Put them together and what do you got? Beauty and the Beast show.
That's right, we are in the Walt Disney Theater, and the Beauty and the Beast show should start in just a couple minutes, hopefully. Okay, so we just watched Beauty and the Beast. That was so incredible. That was absolutely phenomenal.
Beautifully amazing. Like, that was just the best thing I've ever seen.
So we just exited out of the theater, and now we're just going to explore a little bit around the ship before heading off to dinner at the Animator's Palate. So we came from back there. That's where the Walt Disney Theater is. This is the atrium, and I think we're heading to the 4th floor. All right, so the atrium is back over there. Brendan and myself ran over to these portholes to take some fun pictures for the sunsets off in the distance over there. It's surprising that the sun is still up because that was a very long show that took an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so we made it up to the 4th level, and I think we're meeting with my family back over here somewhere. I'm pretty positive. This is the midship. All right, so the family right now is in the D lounge, but I wanted to come out onto the deck very quickly because the sun is setting right now, and it is just a beautiful sight. And just like that, the sun has set, so I'm heading back inside. Maybe. There we go. So when I was on my way outside, I noticed that Captain Mickey is taking pictures, and then there's Donald and Goofy, and they're dressed in tuxedos. I feel so incredibly underdressed right now. Okay, so I'm heading back to the district. There's the sunset outside. There's the district down here, and then this is the D Lounge, where the family is currently right now, enjoying some trivia. Okay, so we came downstairs after enjoying some trivia, and we are getting in line, hopefully, for Captain Mickey. Mickey is dancing right now. Hey, Mickey! And Donald is still over there, and then of course Goofy all the way up top, and we should be going to Animator's Palate here very quickly, very soon. Okay, so now we are heading to Animator's Palate, which should be down the hallway that Brennan and I took some porthole pictures just a little bit earlier. So this is the Royal Palace right here that we had dinner at the first night, last night. And Animator's Palate is way down here at the end of the hallway. Passing by some portholes here, and we have made it down to Animator's Palate, which is right there. Okay, so we are currently walking to our table. Mom and Dad ran back up to the room real quick. Looks like we have our same server tonight that we had last night. Hello! Maybe we will, I don't know. Alright, so we are sitting at our table here enjoying some bread. We just put in our order, and myself and Brendan got an espresso martini, and then Dennis got a blueberry-licious, right? Mm-hmm. Looks pretty good. So Dad and Mom also got a blueberry-licious beverage over there, which I'm pretty positive has some tequila in it. So now we all have a drink, which is exciting, and the appetizers are here. So I got this smoked salmon tartare, and then the black truffle pasta bruschettis. Is that how you pronounce that? And then Brennan got the sliced serrano ham. What'd you get over there, Dennis? What's that?
It's a tomato tart.
Oh, neat. And we pretty much got a variation of all of that, pretty much. This is gonna be great. And the next course has arrived, and we pretty much all got the cheddar potato soup. Hooray.
No, we didn't.
What'd you get, Dennis?
Butternut squash soup.
Of course you did.
And it's superior.
So the entrees have arrived. Pretty much everybody got this, which is the ginger teriyaki dusted Angus beef tenderloin. And then I also got this grilled tuna steak, which I will probably share with Brennan. So every night, our table host, Lewis, has just been bringing us more food that we didn't even order, and he's being so generous with it. So he brought us out an herb-dusted pork chop. What did I say?
Dusted.
Same thing, crusted, dusted.
You're getting senile on me.
I think it's crusted.
Do 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 do.
Happy birthday, dude!
Thanks, dude! Okay, so we are swimming through the ocean right now with Crush the Turtle, and dessert is here. I think myself, Mom and Dad all got the lemon icebox pie, and then Brennan got the, what is this, the chocolate fudge sundae?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake, yes, and then Dennis got the crunchy walnut cake. So we sat way back there in Animator's Palate, and we are going to be having dinner here tomorrow night again, probably, presumably, the same table. I hope. This was fun. This is a huge restaurant, but what a cool experience it was. This is the entrance over here. So there's the Animator's Palate, and we are heading back down the hallway towards the atrium. On the right there is the Royal Palace. I'm curious if there are going to be any Disney characters meeting at the atrium. There probably are. They actually meet really late on the Disney Cruise Line ships. And sure enough, there's Pluto, and then there's Donald up there, and then Daisy down at the bottom. There's Donald in his tuxedo. I think Daisy just left, but there's Pluto right there. So we were going to take a picture with Donald, but Captain Mickey came out, and then all the way to the top are Chip and Dale. That's pretty cool. Everyone's dressed so nice tonight, and then down here where Daisy used to be is Miss Minnie Mouse. Look at her dress.
Amazing. And we're gonna look at our camera first for 2 pictures, and then we'll look right over at yours. And one more.
Do you think Mickey saw how pretty Minnie looks? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, so now we're heading to the district, pretty positive, which is in the back of the ship back over here, which is where we were a little bit earlier. Everyone's looking at some pictures right now. Yay. Oh wait, do we have some pictures?
Bro pictures.
Oh, yay. Bro pictures. Okay, so we're back over by the D Lounge, but the district is way down there at the end. And here we are in the district. This is pretty interesting. This is the adults only area. I'm pretty positive. I guess there's a bar here, and I think we're heading to a place called Evolution around the corner, and we've made it to Evolution. This is going to be interesting. I think we're doing some sort of a game show. Okay, so we just played, well, I didn't really play, we just participated in a little matchmaker game, and it was fun for couples, like a newlywed game. So that was Evolution back there, and we're trying to decide what else to do, but it is pretty late. It's getting pretty close to midnight. So we stepped outside, and it is getting pretty quiet out here. I believe that everybody is heading back to their staterooms because there are no more activities tonight. That was a fun little experience. It was rated 18 and above, and it was a little bit raunchy, but not incredibly raunchy because it is still Disney. I don't think I ever showed the Hawaiian shirt that I changed into today after going to Nassau and then getting ready for the show tonight in the Walt Disney Theater. You can also see a cruise ship right out here outside of this port. There are a lot of these port windows here, which is pretty interesting. All right, so I believe now we are heading back to the stateroom to go ahead and head to bed because it has been a very long day, a very long and exciting day, and tomorrow we are going to Castaway Cay. This is the Pub 687, and we're heading out of the district for the district lounge here. This was pretty cool to get to see this. Look at us, we got to experience adult life on a Disney cruise, and we had a good time. I haven't really been filming any of the shows, just sort of enjoying them, but it was funny. A little raunchy, but funny. This is really cool. It is pretty much completely empty in the atrium right now. This would be the time to take pictures in here. There's the family over there. Look at that, how beautiful. So we just came down the stairs. Mom and Dad went back to their stateroom and we took some pictures here in the atrium with nobody else in it, which was pretty cool. And there goes Dennis up in the elevator all the way up to his room. It's pretty cool because normally this area in particular is very highly trafficked because it is just right outside of the atrium, and then there are elevators up to the staterooms, so just being able to walk through this area with nobody else here, it's kind of nice. But now we are heading back to the staterooms so we can hopefully get a good night's sleep before waking up, maybe not early tomorrow, but early enough to head off into Castaway Cay tomorrow, Disney's private island. This was such a fun day. All right, and I made it back to the stateroom, and this is our little towel animal waiting for us on the bed. Pretty cool, right? I'm not sure what this is, but it's neat. So that was our second day aboard the Disney Dream. We woke up in Nassau in the Bahamas, and we went on a port adventure excursion to Pearl Island to go snorkeling and have some lunch. The video recording footage for that may not have turned out incredible, but it's all about the experience and having a good time.
Here in our memories.
There you go. It's all about the memories. And what else did we do today? Oh, and then we came back, and then we got to, well, Dennis and I got to ride the aqueduct, which I didn't really even talk about. I wasn't able to record it with a camera because they don't allow cell phones on the aqueduct, which makes sense. But it was a blast, and I want to do it with you. I want to do it multiple times, hopefully, before the cruise ends. And then we got to go into the hot tub, which was neat. It had a glass bottom to it, which was really cool and kind of scary. Yeah, you can see down into, or you can see down to the lifeboats beneath you. It's cool.
Oh, okay. That scared me. I thought people could look up into
Oh, no, but it was cool because you could just look down and you could like see the ocean beneath you. And then we got to see the Beauty and the Beast show, which we didn't even talk about, but it was just so
it was incredible.
Like the stage production of it was phenomenal. And it's hard to describe. I've heard incredible things about it, and all of them are true to what the show provided in terms of the entertainment.
It was better than any stage show at any Disney parks.
It was Broadway caliber. It was so incredibly cool. And then we went to dinner at Animator's Palate, which was fantastic.
Oh, it was cute. I liked
and we're going to be back there tomorrow night. And then we just sort of explore the ship a little bit. And yeah, all around great day on the Disney Dream. And I'm excited for tomorrow, going to Castaway Cay. Hopefully, weather permitting. We actually got really lucky today with the weather, all things considered. So hopefully that stays consistent with tomorrow. So we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Bye.